hello.
It's unstable. It's dirty.
I'm sorry I wasn't with you. That was all me. I wasn't with you. I was fucking looting.
I'm not entirely sure if the audio is working on this thing. Just had to make sure the audio was working.
Oh, wasn't?
Well, no, I couldn't tell. Like, I knew it was recording the audio from the computer. I didn't know if it was actually capturing the audio from the microphone for a minute there. I zoom way too far from my digital pieces. No wonder it takes me forever to do them.
You ready?
Yeah.
Fucking do it. Hot drop.
Yeah.
So right now, technically working
Lock in,
on
grab a gun, start shooting.
scene,
I'm self-lighting it.
like scene 3 of it all. Because, you know, I take forever, I guess, to do this stuff. Even though I have like this whole thing mapped out and I've drawn these characters how often. Well,
Move to me, I got one.
go like that.
Shit, no ammo now.
Yeah,
That wasn't a door.
something like that, probably. don't ever know how to like share this stuff, so. That.
You want to pick the drop? Otherwise, I was thinking over here. Alright, let's get it.
Yep. Hopefully it's not too contested.
Hopefully not.
Figuring out how to share all of this to everything. Ow! Open up the wrong thing. Alright.
I'm coming.
Of course it wouldn't let me mount on the roof, bro.
Why are you trying to mount on the roof?
God damn. That was 2 shots. I was dead.
But it would not let me get on the roof. Fucking fool.
That's
It's just more telling myself that it doesn't have to be like super frickin' detailed.
Bro, Master Chief in the lobby. We cooked. He's over here. Bro, and Johnny.
X account, please. No? That's why you can't access my other account right now. You have to go through all of the things all over again just to add links. Woo! We'll make this streamline one day. And today's not that day. There we go.
You got that matching skin, the fucking from that anime. I can't remember it. That newer one.
Alright, give me a sec.
Okay, I'm back to drawing these claws. I think it's like they're dragon claws. They don't have to look the best. Who's gonna stare that close at the hands anyway? Someone will. That's what it feels like. This foot I like that most in the sense of my drawing right now. I just recently got into the Amazing Digital Circus and finished all 8 episodes, and I'm like, yeah, now I wish there was more. But, you know, I gotta wait until that release, and I'm like, ah, man, I don't wanna wait. any tips on a better streamlined process for the comic making, other than switching an entire application, because I am not learning or having to pay for another application right now. Do not have the financial means or the patience. I tried Clip Studio. Like, it wasn't bad, it was just, like I said, did not have the patience to have to relearn the entire application. Simply more due to the fact that there's a lot of differences, and I've gotten really used to my shortcuts on my Procreate, that changing it would just be hell at this point. Look at that face. I think we just need to cut it. Just delete the entire eye. That's what happens when I just press too hard on the pen.
We're on the same team.
I know it's because this one touches the bottom. But realistically, because the eye squinting more. It should touch the bottom more, right? Wrong. Originally, I was trying to draw it where, like, this leg came out here, and I'm like, that looks weird. It's like, you wouldn't see that much of that back leg right now. But, you know, who knows?
Damn, I knew they were gonna be a tough duo.
The beginning of this, like, my bitrate was absolutely terrible. It just kept telling me it was unstable, and I'm like, me too, bitrate, me too.
You're just lucky I missed my shots.
Did you seriously just say you're lucky I missed?
Yes, he did.
We only got there because I suck.
That's all I heard. Like, well, I only did so well is because I'm not good at this game right now.
Yo, that's like me saying I carried this team, but I've been dead since the moment we dropped. That would be me. That would be the exact thing. It's like, I'm so bad at Fortnite, and it's like, I carried this team. Well, you've been dead this entire round.
It's like, I know.
But without my moral support, you would all be dead too.
Right?
I swear, if they die to the storm, okay, they're moving.
Oh, they'll die to the storm. They'll just get right on the very edge of it.
I hope so.
You'll never know now.
I just hope they die right outside the storm, and the storm just keeps going.
What?
All that route gone to the storm.
All of that sacrifice, was it really worth it?
Nope.
It's like those people who will just, like, that's all they do, though, is, like, they utilize the storm and they just go in and out of it and, like, come get me.
And you're like, you know, I can leave. You're the one who's getting hurt. All it takes is for me to...
shockwaves and just keep them in the storm.
Like, you want out? Nah, I don't think so. You went in there. That was your own doing. I'm just letting you stay where you belong.
Next time you have someone do that, knock them into the storm and just proceed to tell them, like, get back in timeout.
You're not allowed. They come out and it's like, I said no. You have 5 more minutes.
How hot this drop is. We're gonna fucking do it. I've been wanting to go to this side of the map.
I've been avoiding this side of the map because I'm scared of people.
Yup. Exactly why.
Watch my art style slowly evolve into looser as we go. originally we weren't gonna do this panel over, but I'm kind of liking how this one's looking, so I think we're gonna have this panel go over. I promise my lines are not normally this janky. Yeah, my first initial drawing of this dragon looked like garbage, as you can see. Like, I had this idea behind it. It was super, super tiny, but I'm like, oh, let's make it so big it's coming out of the panel. Give it that massive feeling. Like he's supposed to have. The
Oh,
earth.
that's you. Jeez.
Were you shooting your friend?
No, I thought my friend was gonna be shooting me.
You just accepted your fate.
Yeah, I started running. I was like, oh shit.
Your friend didn't even try.
I'm like, I like how I keep referring to my brother as your friend. Who's your friend?
It's like, your brother? Yeah, next time he should shoot you. It's not gonna do anything but waste bullets, but.
None of these fuckers have ammo.
Because they used it shooting you. I don't know.
Not wrong.
Like, this spot's not bad. Like, you can kind of start seeing the curve, but I feel like this is kind of throwing that curve area off a little bit.
I love how we're fighting. I do love how we're fighting over this POI. We could go in there and loot it.
No.
Unfathomable.
Unfathomable.
I was
Inconceivable.
getting the kills first.
You always go for the kills first.
Then there's me. I'm a bush! And you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
I got scared.
Or somehow I'm like halfway across the map, nowhere near you guys, and no one says anything until you guys say, hey, come over here. And then you look at your mini map and you're like, Seb, what the fuck are you doing?
Where the fuck are you?
I don't know, man. I found, or I'm like,
Here.
Or I say, I found this really cool thing, and then you guys like, wait, where? Where are you? And I ping it, and it's like 5,000 meters away.
Yup.
you're like, you need to be stopped.
This is why I get told to sit in the vehicle.
Not allowed to move.
Yup.
I need 300 more gold.
I am not carrying any heals. This is gonna be my demise.
Are you sure?
Yeah. No, I'm fine for now. I'm carrying Mac weapons. I want this, all this.
You're greedy.
Yeah, I'm a greedy bitch. I mean, I could hand him one of these. You want that?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh shit! Oh, we weren't that far. Okay.
Make it smaller. That it looks like it's doing dragon stuff.
How much gold do you have?
180. Right, what are you trying to do?
I was trying to get a gold chaos reloader, but I have a purple.
Purples are fine.
There we go.
That's
Now I
like-
have some heals.
I feel like
I'd rather
I should do. You know, this. Just scribbles.
No one's here. I'm just telling you I'm moving here.
So I'm thinking Like that. Yeah, that feels.
Microsoft somebody.
No. No. The moon goes up. It's like I need this, but low.
You know, rush.
Like
You know, rush him.
This line here is gonna drive the little
Yeah.
red line. At the end of the wing is gonna drive me nuts. Now I'm gonna. How do you? Back?
Miss.
More towards that back one there.
I'm coming on you.
Hey, yo!
I was gonna say, I don't like that.
Yo, just for that, you better redeem. You better redeem. Oh, he's out of them. Yeah!
That makes sense? No. No, it does not.
Alright, once you pick up my card, can you ping that location?
I can try.
Oh, never mind. It's hot.
Don't wait. Don't go too far.
Ooh!
This is not a sketch. What the heck am I doing? Apparently throwing my pencil at my iPad for the best. Please watch me absolutely get incredibly frustrated by this line that doesn't want to line correct. It doesn't even look right.
Bro, eat your pizza.
No. Just breathe. Yeah, like that maybe? I feel like this would be fine. There you go. Okay. So we got the ground craft. And this is where I'm mostly kind of do some color. Like use my little color blocking.
Yo, there's
Technique.
a reboot just across that bridge.
That's why none of these panels here are colored in, except for this guy's head, because I'm like, let's just color this. Let's just line art this dragon's head, and then stop partway, and I'm like, oh, I should just use my thing. But I'm keeping the head there just so I know what the design I wanted for it. But when I turn this on, this is where I actually, where you start seeing the more sketched lines out of everything, and then realize like, oh, these aren't going to be spectacularly detailed. They don't need to be lined art, especially. The only ones I want lined art is like these. Using it to as focus for bigger scenes to get detail. Like these ones might be like this guy definitely. These ones are gonna be more of a blob situation because they're far away. I gotta somehow make. I think my problem is I haven't quite figured out like a full style to put like dragons in yet. So look, this is supposed to be the same dragon as in that last one. No, I don't know. I guess you probably could see it. I guess you could see it. And it's very hard to find like dragon drawing or not drawings, but like references for them since they're not real. Don't have that big of a cannon, but not even a cannon, but
I'm ready. Where the fuck they at?
this is
But it would. Oh, they see us. They already see us. I literally got stuck on the dude. I couldn't move.
yeah. I've been doing this whole thing here because that looks more. It's giving the dinosaur vibe that I like. I just realized I should figure out how to. Because you don't know how to. Okay, I got a feeling it's gonna be more of a block of color situation.
course it puts me underneath.
What happened?
They were in an ass too, bro. What the fuck?
You want to switch to Blitz?
I don't know what that would mean.
Save the world?
I don't know.
He's just depressed because he wasn't doing too well on that one. There we go. Well, it looks a little better now.
What about Raisin?
Couldn't even describe that. What do you suck at it?
Because you're on controller. That made a difference.
Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes. It's just like, yeet. There's nothing. This feels like a lot of like trying to see mentally kind of how that foot would work since you don't exactly have that anatomy. I mean, I didn't think. Like trying to use my own hand as like reference of it is kind of hard. So I don't have chunky claw hands. I want chunky claw hands. Okay, so I think we can get away with maybe a claw being here and here. How many claws did I give you in this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really decided you needed 5. 4 in the back, 5 in the front. Was my decision here. I guess we could probably get away with that one there. then I can always just make it look like it's digging into the earth too. I really don't like the tips of the claws. Alright. Straighten them out more. Put them there.
Why do we need to give money to taxes and social security? That money needs to go to fun stuff. Like chicken
This is
nuggets.
the other movie I was talking about.
Milkshakes are good. Chicken nuggets are good.
He says chicken nuggies.
He legitimately says that. He's outraged by taxes.
I'm outraged by taxes. More people should be outraged by taxes.
If we could get rid of
It's like-
currency,
Maybe Keanu Reeves is Johnny Silverhand, not just plays it, is.
I don't think he's a terrorist in that in the
Let him
mind
go.
in
Let
the
him go.
government's mind eye. He could be, you know, really.
If
I
could
don't.
sit down and have dinner with any actor to actually like talk about shit, it would be Keanu Reeves and all of his acting. It just like, how has it impacted your actual outlook on the world? Like, as how has it impacted you as a person? How has it impacted your everything? How has it impacted you?
Yeah, that'd be an interesting thing to find out.
I ended my stream.
You ended your stream.
Yeah.
I'm still drawing dragon hands.
or feet, however you want to view it, I guess.
I guess he's sad that we kept losing.
We
I'm
get
sorry, I'm not skilled enough.
Do better. Realizing when you screw up.
how I draw. If something's giving me a hard time, or I'm not 100% sure, and the perspective is looking wonky, just cover it. Just cover it. No one needs to know. Put a rock there. Hide it with a butterfly. Why is there a butterfly in the middle of a war zone? I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be a...
When the artist put that butterfly there, maybe their interpretation was to be a signal of hope, or that glimmer of life in the war zone.
No, I didn't want to draw that guy's face.
Oh.
Well, you'll never know.
Like, we'll never truly know, like, oh,
What was the artist really think? Especially like the
Every
old
picture
artists.
is worth 1,000 words, and that butterfly is only half of it. We'll never know. Why is it always like some French British guy?
I don't know.
But also think about it, at the same time, we have with writing too. Like you could have had where it was like Romeo and Juliet, or you could, I maybe not. Like I don't know this. Like, you know, people are gonna think it was really supposed to be deep and philosophical, and it could have been like, no, someone I know was dating this guy, like started dating this dude 3 days, saying that they were absolutely and utterly in love. Like they look
this
stupid.
Shit actually happened, guys.
Like
I
we
knew
don't know. It could really be.
Like legit, his name was Romeo.
Well, no,
I don't think you would. I don't think you would have named him Romeo, but like, you know.
In
sorry,
that-
I changed the names. I added some flair. No, they didn't fucking talk like that.
No, they didn't freaking die either. It was just
Well,
the
actually,
equivalent.
No, they were that fucking crazy.
No, they were close. My good friend, she was talking about how she fell in love with this guy that she only met 2 days ago, and how she was gonna run away with him. And I'm like, bitch, you crazy? You don't even know his name.
This is how far I thought it could go. Like, they were... Ooh.
Like, the way she was acting, you know, she really could have just, like,
It had to-
died for him.
It would have to think... Yeah. Dude, the shop looks like ass today.
Why does the shop look like ass today?
I mean, this guy's kind of cool.
Foot muscle.
Maybe nice fight. Maybe. I could use that for something.
So you can't see that back part, so you would never know if there was an extra toe back there. But according to this one, we're gonna put an extra toe here. This one got a weird raptor one. Should I go look at a raptor and how their feet would work in this to make it make sense? No, we're not doing
I
that.
could think of an absolutely foul emote combination with this.
What?
So, you do...
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it is cute. But here's my foul.
Oh,
So
no.
you do money bags.
Okay.
So, you know, you're...
Mom, shut up! Shut up! I know what you're talking about. Stop!
Nobody's streaming anymore.
I am!
I can't see the visual, but I hate it. But I feel like whoever would watch it would be like, nah, they definitely do it.
Do
No.
it, but like,
These were my gym shoes in, like, 08. Or, like, middle
yo,
school.
look, my shoes from middle school's on here.
Seriously, they put my shoes from middle school.
My shoes from Fortnite.
Yo, it's my gym shoes. No joke, I had the white streak. That's great. That's fine.
Toot.
Before Adidas got super fucking overpriced and shit.
I thought Adidas was always super overpriced, in my opinion.
Not ridiculous. Like, yeah, they were.
It's all Aeropostale was, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I could only fit into some of their clothes for like maybe 2 years before I'm like, nope, I can't fit into these anymore. Because they just like, their large was like small. In the sense of the word.
Nope. Hey. Oh, you were complaining about V-Bucks earlier, weren't you?
I got the 898 for the battle pass.
Do you have another 800?
No.
No, okay.
Do you have another 800 that I can use for this stupid idea?
I got 300. I can't do shit. Let me check my pass.
Sell your soul.
Sell my soul. I've tried.
I'm sorry.
There's 100. Well, do I have any left in this one? No.
I'm sorry the devil didn't want your soul.
Hey! I didn't say that.
Well, you made it sound like you tried and it didn't succeed.
That'd be 400. And that'd be 500. No, that'd be it.
Where's your foot?
Anatomically,
Total
does it look correct? Sure. It's a dragon.
This would be the raptor claw right in here, though. So the raptor claw would be here. I don't think it would do that.
Because I'm making do with what I got, but this one's almost closer.
That.
I can put a cloak on him and yeah. Oh, and those he ain't got shoes either, so I can eat my kicks.
should really look at a picture of a raptor's foot for this. I.
Absolutely foul emote combination.
Is it? Is it?
I mean, it is to some people.
Dude,
but
if you keep them in your Hot Wheel, that's foul.
I don't know. I feel like it's a good rebellion one. Remember why we don't disturb the graves of the dead?
That's what you get for trying to make it an amusement park.
That is true. That's what you get for saying, "Oh, I have money. Let's go disturb dead people."
Let's go. Yes. That is the billionaire way of grave digging. Yeah. It's like, all right, what can we do?
It's like, are you going down there for a scientific study?
Nah,
If the-
the souls knew. The souls knew what they were coming down for.
Oh yeah, it was to say that they went down there and saw it, and the
No,
souls were
there
like,
were definitely arms on that device designated to grab expensive shit. If not, they had a drone that was ready to go out and do it for them.
Well, I would think they wouldn't have gone down there themselves.
No, probably not.
if they wanted stuff from it.
Oh, they did do a full mapping of it finally.
Oh yeah.
Like a whole actual mapping of the floor just to see.
What true, and they have an idea more of what truly happened. There's actual,
There's 2 boiler rooms that were still open.
that they could see that were still intact.
Oh wow.
So through the whole, like, you know how there was like survivors basically saying that the lights were on the entire time.
Yeah.
It was going down. That it was.
It wasn't a lie.
No, it wasn't a lie, because the people who were in the boiler rooms.
No, because even
Died
someone,
down,
like,
like-
second to the captain who did survive said that was an order. Like to keep the passengers as calm as they could. There should be bodies basically on the top deck playing instruments as well.
Well, probably not on the top deck, but
Oh yeah.
no, they're not going to be on the top
Well, have
deck.
you seen the Titanic movie?
No, they have, but if you think about it, once it crashes down, those bodies aren't going to stay where they are unless they were inside of the ship.
Dude's not gonna be like. This isn't exactly Fallout.
But no, that's kind of the.
Are you gonna ready up or you want?
But no, because historians and people who were taking their accounts at that time were gaslighting them, saying, no, there's no possible way the lights could have been on. Since it was a very traumatic event for people, they're like, no, I most certainly, like, I remember the lights being on, but then they would
short it out.
well,
But
well, yeah, once it started sinking, but, like, for majority of the time, that would be when it officially probably cracked in half and went under. That was probably when the lights would have gone out, but otherwise beforehand, no. Because the boiler room stayed open, like, they kept going until it was, like, they couldn't anymore.
Yep.
Just so you can, and that was also when the SOS signal was actually,
if
like,
anything, there might be a body or two that were either shot or just killed because they didn't want to continue boiling. You know, they're like, oh, it's abandoned ship, let me out, and they're like,
No,
go
no,
board.
they said every single one of them.
Oh, everyone willingly worked?
Because they knew they weren't getting out of there.
Well, yeah, it's not military, but still, I would think.
Yeah, it was more of like, we're going down with the ship whether we like it or not. We're screwed. This
It
is
was
our
about
job.
their
We
own
have to
actions.
do this so people
Yeah.
can, like, the passengers and other people can at least get out.
That's good. That's
Because also think you don't know, maybe the people who were on the working the boilers could also, like, been working the boilers in the sense to get their families passage.
yeah, not even them themselves. They knew from the coal inhalation they weren't gonna make it. They knew coal miners were coming out with sicknesses and dying later.
Well, I wasn't saying that, but
I'm saying just in general, think about it. So it was more of a passage from
Well,
it was
yeah.
a passage from Europe to
Somebody
America.
had to pay for it somehow.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like
They could have been. They decided they decide to
Right, so
work
your dad's gotta go
in
work.
exchange for passage for their family to America.
Yeah. I hope if their family was on the ship, they had like a shift or something. Maybe they get to go see their family on time.
I would think so.
Because imagine that, that's the last thing, you know, the last time you saw your family was when you boarded the ship.
But at the same time, like, you can't say yes or no because, you know, regulations weren't really a thing back then.
Right. Well, I mean, did they have their own living quarters? Is what
I
I'm
would
thinking.
think so. It would probably been close to the bottom, though.
Yeah.
You can keep it there. I think you just gotta shrink it. Shrink the foot. Ah, that position's weird.
I'm gonna scavenge for some food. Did I ever start the dishwasher?
Probably not.
I was gonna ask about that, and then I was like, nope, at some point I'm going to get up, so just take care of myself. And I got up, so. Cool. Done.
So,
I'm gonna microwave some nuggets.
like distorted it works. Ow.
Sorry. And I apologize for the stream as well.
For a total of one viewer.
I got one too.
You had one too? There, now it looks like there's a...
And now he's ready.
An hour has gotten me 2 drawings done. Not even. Realistically, I could just bring this entire one down. lets me do this. That's not what I wanted.
I'm the bus driver! Let's go, baby! We're gonna do a fucking donut. Ding, 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 ding. Meet me in the desert. Aiden, go to the desert. Big desert.
Where in the desert?
I don't know, just go to the big desert. I'll meet you there. Driving like a jackass. Cool. Auto glide. And grab my doggy. kind of got jumped. How does this new 1v1 me work? When you 1v1 someone? Yeah. Oh.
Arena box. That's
Yeah, you just turn off ranked and fill, and then it's just a 1v1. This is gulag. You know I don't build. Damn. under. You stupid cat. Are you kidding me? Okay, now my fucking. There we go.
Wait, what? How the how I,
Lizard. Lizard. Fuck you. You screen peeked, didn't you? You screen peeked. Bitch.
oh, I jumped over you. Oh fuck.
You bitch.
Only if there was a zero kill.
Alright. You know, maybe I shouldn't want to be the person that usually carries my ass.
Oh well. I mean, damage. You did pretty good damage to me.
Yeah, when I could hit you.
Only if there was a zero kill spot.
Yeah, it's just ranked and team size.
It sucks.
Okay, after I fix this wing again, probably head off for the day. I could always do like another one later if I really wanted to, but I think we're kind of figuring out how we want this wing to look a little bit more. This is why I
prefer doing paper. 'Cause
Zoom out. No.
This could be absolute ass.
Can you do that? And then here. Alright, I can do it that way, so let's have this one's a
Wait, hold
little bit further up. I know it's gonna look a little wacky.
That's
And then
nice.
the design behind it, but I think so this like slightly more angled in there, and then I'll angle I think this one down a bit more to kind of want to angle it too far down, but like just enough where like that makes sense. This one you can kind of fix it. There. I think my downfall is this part of the wing. It's a little like it's and but it's okay. And this just so it's not like directly in that line. Alright. So this is what we've got for today. Obviously,
Okay, hey, which color movies do you
I'm
have?
probably gonna lengthen his head a little bit more.
I'm probably gonna work on it. I may do another set here. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna end it for today. I'll probably head on a little bit later today after my laptop charges and stuff, but alright. See you guys later.